Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of 25 Days, 25 Gripes, where we look at annoying ass people and their annoying ass habits. I'm your host, Mr. P, and today we're discussing veganism, and how a person's value is apparently comparable to their diet. Now, I consider this episode to be fairly similar to the pet culture episode, in that in some circles, not being vegan means that you may as well be behind most animals being put on the endangered list. And you know it's bad when vegetarians who used to draw most people's ires will even look at vegans now sideways because the pretension factor is ramped up a notch. And I would also consider this yet another disclaimer episode in which I'm not shitting on anybody if they're vegan or vegetarian. What I will defecate on, however, is people who are vegan or vegetarian and act as if that's the only way to live. Now, mind you, this is coming from somebody who used to be renowned as a picky eater. That is improving. But my physical stature is still very thin. So this may sound like somebody who can't be pleased. And while that's true, I just felt the need to put the disclaimer out there that I don't think any certain way about you until you start to force your beliefs on me. And from what I have observed in the past, it's mostly the people who don't eat meat that hold this attitude as if they're better than you. Only one of us didn't eat an animal that was slaughtered today, and I know it isn't me. Or even when people complain about fast food, the concept of fast food in general is gross. But when you stop to think about how the food is made in a quick and cost-effective manner, that just ruins the purpose. So when people cherry pick certain fast food places as if one's healthier than the other, unless there's undeniable proof and it's just kind of an open secret that that place just sucks and it's unsanitary, it's probably all just outrage. Do you know how many cows were killed to make that burger that you're eating? No, but I know 2 more will be killed for the next burger I eat if you don't shut the fuck up, Becky. And regardless of if I eat this burger or not, they will still be killed, so again, shut the fuck up. And this is where dietary attitudes come in, because along with being socially woke, being vegan is one of the trendiest things you can be, and thus everybody should follow suit. Well, just like some people have certain deficiencies where they can't eat red meat, I'd imagine other people have similar deficiencies where they can only eat things like red meat. Not everybody eats meat because they love seeing animals suffer. Sometimes it's your only choice. But what vegans won't tell you while they're throwing celery sticks at you is that adopting to their lifestyle is not cheap by any means. I know this firsthand because my ex-girlfriend used to be a vegetarian, and I'd constantly hear about healthier meals being more expensive. And then that's when, of course, I'd say, well, if everything gets to be too expensive, I still have some meat for you to try. Needless to say, we're not together anymore. I even discovered during my research for this episode that the founder of PETA's a piece of shit who's been linked with multiple counts of animal abuse. But I'm the enemy because I think that steak tastes like God's vagina. I also don't live in a region of the country that's very versatile for vegans, so to speak. So we don't specialize in futuristic, healthy bullshit food over here. However, if you want East Coast pizza and cheesesteaks, look no further, friend. And by the way, hot wings are my biggest weakness aside from being tolerant of other people. But if Pennywise the Clown one day said, "Hey there, Mr. PP, I have some hot garlic wings that'll make you float too," I'd probably be all, shit, well, let's get to floating then, Mr. Pennywise, sir. What about you guys? Are you better than other people because of the food that you eat? Do you eat plants because you're self-righteous? Have you ever told somebody to try your meat at the risk of being a social outcast? Hope you guys enjoyed episode 23. We're almost there. Tomorrow you guys will be getting 2 episodes in one day. That's right, people. I'm delivering you 2 episodes on Christmas. What'll be the topics? Well, plot twist, bitches. Since it's Christmas, you'll have to find out when you wake up, akin to a 9-year-old hoping that this holiday season will be the one that keeps the family together. Or just when the episodes get posted, whichever comes first. But regardless, my gift, or curse to you guys, is a double feature of slander in one day. Everybody who checked out episode 23, and as always, if you're enjoying what I'm spewing, please like and subscribe.